So dear students, now in this section we will start with our unit 3, which is data analysis. So the contents are introduction to applied statistical techniques, then the types of statistical data, the types of big data analytics, collecting data for sampling and distribution, probability, frequency distribution, population and parameters, central tendency or central value, then measures of that central tendency, different types of statistical means, the problems of estimation, population or sample, and the normal distribution curve. Actually, I should say that this particular unit is mainly dependent on machine learning. So it is better to say that the prerequisite of this unit is machine learning, which we have studied in our last semester. And that's why that elective machine learning is related to data analytics. So we will start with this content, that is introduction to applied statistical techniques. So we have seen that whenever we are talking about big data and data analytics, statistics is everywhere coming. So statistics is very important part whenever we are dealing with analysis or analytics of data. So what is statistics? So statistics is a branch of mathematics. Okay, that is a branch of mathematics, but that deals with the collection, analysis, interpretation, presentation and organization of data. Means in applied statistics, we can take the example like scientific, industrial or social problems, or we can say that it is conventional to begin with the statistical population or model, which is mainly dependent on the studies of statistics. So the population can be diverse, like we can say that the people living in country, that is nothing but the population. So the data, including the planning of data collection in terms of the design of surveys and experiments, is nothing but statistics. So what is applied statistics? So applied statistics is a branch which covers natural processes and phenomena and provides us the knowledge for decision making. Yes, applied statistics is a branch that mainly deals with the natural processes, and these natural processes are responsible to provide us about the knowledge for decision making. So generally the coverage of applied statistics, like they are dealing with the basic probability, kinetic theory, then distribution functions, energy distributions, then distribution function like binomial, Gaussian, Poisson, permutation combination, then the dice throw, distribution, standard deviation, how we can find out the mean, which are the quantum statistics. All these comes under the applied statistics. So in that, the main terms that are related that we will see now, the first one is the data analysis. So analysis is the process of breaking the complex topic into smaller parts in order to gain the better understanding of it. Means what we are doing, we are already having a complex problem and we are breaking that complex problem into smaller parts so that better we can understand that. As better understanding we can have, that becomes easy to solve the problem. So breaking the whole into separate components for individual examination is data analysis. We can say that it is a process for obtaining the raw data and converting it into information which is useful for decision making by the users. And we can say that the data is collected and analyzed. Why now it is collected and analyzed? To answer the questions, to test the hypothesis. That's why the term data analysis is many times used as it is a synonym for the data modeling. Then the next, that is data analytics. So analytics is the discovery, interpretation and communication of meaningful patterns in data. Means we are discovering, we are interpreting, and then we are communicating the meaningful pattern of that particular data. Especially valuable in areas with the recorded information, analytics relies on the simultaneous application of statistics. So data analytics uses the analyzed data to draw the conclusions from it. So it is the technique of getting the insights into the given data set. And we can describe that data analytics is a part of data science, and it does find its application when we are analyzing the big data. So the main focus of data analytics is inferencing some conclusion from the given data. Actually, if we will see the Merriam-Webster dictionary, so analysis is separation of whole into component parts, whereas analytics is the method of logical analysis. So the marketers are leveraging both to drive all types of decisions and each specific application that supports the unique challenges. So analysis is mainly providing the marketers with the historical view of what has happened actually. And data analytics is a broader term which includes the data analysis as a subcomponent. So analytics, we can say that it is the science behind the analysis. And the science means understanding the cognitive process to understand the problems and explore the data. So the growing maturity of the concept mainly differentiate between big data and business intelligence. So business intelligence is using the descriptive statistics with data with high information density to measure the things, to detect the trends, etc. And big data uses the inductive statistics and concepts from non-linear system identification for regression, non-linear relationship, causal effects finding from the large data set with the low information density to reveal the relationship and dependencies. Then comes the statistical data analysis. So the goal of statistical data analysis is to understand the complex real-world phenomena from partial and uncertain observations. Means it is a process and that is used to understand the complex problem from the partial as well as uncertain observations. Now the uncertainty in the data results as the knowledge is also uncertain, that we are not getting proper information about that phenomenon. And the major goal of theory is to quantify this uncertainty. So it is important to make the distinction between the mathematical theory underlying the statistical data analysis and the decisions that are made after conducting that analysis. So we can say that the statistical inference consists of getting information about an unknown process through the partial and uncertain observation, and the decision theory allows us to make the decision about the unknown process. So for these actually unvariant and multivariate methods are used. So in most cases the data that is considered into two dimensions, that is observations and variables. So typically the observations are independent realization of same random process, and each observation is made of one or several variables. So most of the time variables are either numbers or elements belonging to the finite set. And the problem is univariate if we are having one variable. It is bivariate if we are having two variables, and it is multivariate if we are having the variables that is at least two variables. So the univariate methods are typically very simple, and univariate methods may be used on multivariate data using one dimension at one time. So it is important to recognize the different type of data when we are dealing with data analysis, data analytics and statistical data analysis. So the different types of data or the different types of statistical data we will see in our next section. That is a main part that we will see in the next section. Thank you.